Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Checking levels. What's up, Ironheaded? How am I sounding, homie? Last second promoting. Yo, pimpins. Testing. Sounded sexy. That's what I heard. John Grammaticus. Do yo dogs count in the mobile app? Yo, we don't know. We didn't have any problems last month. But there could be a tracking problem with the mobile app because the nature of mobile apps is to like not actually be signed in all the time. So there could definitely be a problem with the mobile app. Mobile apps just are unpredictable, homie. Tywin, what's up, my glib glop? What's up, player? Drazar, you finally moved, dog. I got a package with your name on it, homie. Epic $100 at 30k models. Cad Cal, I'm definitely working on a Night Asheron Macho Man Randy Savage themed. Dumba does not work with mobile app. Confirmed. Yeah, we had some problems last week testing things out. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work with the mobile app, it doesn't work with the mobile app. There's literally nothing I can do on my end to fix that, to track that. I wish I could. I have a limited amount of things I can connect to with Twitch. They give me a lot of power, but I don't have that power right now. John Grammaticus, that's what I recommend. That seems like a short-term solution for sure. C-Max says the mobile works for him though. You know, it could just also be iOS versus Droid, bro. Like literally, it's impossible to keep them motherfuckers straight. We have problems with that shit on our Hangouts every Wednesday. Playerification, what's up, player? Jesse in the house. D. Cradisberg, what's up, man? Yo, literally, guys, I literally sent all the packages today. We're good to go. Shit's going out. Tuesday, I couldn't do it yesterday, holiday. You know, couldn't do it on the weekend. All day, every day. Low life, and what's up, human? Just started paintbrushing or airbrushing. Like PSI, like definitely the more PSI you can learn to control, the better. 'Cause more PSI means less clogs. So I definitely would experiment with going as high, like literally. No, problem with the Silverjet is it's not super, doesn't have a lot of PSI, so it's like hovering in the 20s. But I used to airbrush in the 40s. But it's a real loud compression. Ooh. JDA, man, what's up, pimpin'? Yo, boy, everyone who tunes in early obviously banks more yo dogs than everybody else. Tabletop Gamer checking in. What's up, man? I'm excited for this episode, guys. Had a good Labor Day, saw some family. Fucking just did it. Got it done this weekend. First day off I took while actually in my own Beats lab. That doesn't happen very often. If I take a day off, it's like to always see family. So I saw family for like 5 hours, and then I was like home not painting. I was like, this is weird. Joe Darkblade, Absinthe. We got some old schoolers up in here. Old schoolers. Grazer. Dathar. Gamma Goblins, the OGest. Cad Cow. Ogre Bard Painting. Sin for Game. Slow Fuse Gaming, right on schedule. Slow Fuse Gaming. He might not know I can hear him typing.
Oh, did you bring me in here? Did you bring me in here?
You've been here the whole time, brother. I've been patiently waiting.
You got me locked out of the other channel, man.
I locked you out by accident. I forgot.
Bastard. Do not trust Kenny with the technology.
Dog, technologies. Ork technology is not my specialty. But here he is, guys. Let me
no, here you are.
Let me turn that music off. You've been here the whole time.
This is true.
His Magnus, thanks for the follow. Anyway, guys, yo dog, Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the Super Tuesday with Slow Fuse Gaming.
Yes, definitely. Sitting here in sunny Arizona, taking care of business, doing my thing, and coming off an absolutely amazing stream. Thank you to everybody. Hopefully everybody followed us over here. Gonna have a great day with Kenny.
Man, it's gonna be good. Yo, man, doing Tuesday giveaways. I guess that's the new thing. We're trying to play test for a couple months, right?
Except you're doing chaos. What's up?
Yo, chaos is the heat. Chaos is the heat, brother.
You get one medium to big size tattoo, and now all of a sudden it's all chaos all the time. What is it? I don't understand.
Dog. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought about drawing. I in my head, I'm like, I need to draw the 2-finger salute of Sigmar someplace on my body, and I started looking. I was like, I literally have nothing except my face that isn't already tattooed. So I was going to start the stream with like the Sigmarite, the 2-finger salute, twin-tailed comet on my forehead. I was like, oh my god.
Is that what that means?
It'd be so awesome if I could just put it on my forearm, and I'm like, oh well, that's already taken. Sorry.
Well, just do what I'm going to do. Eventually, I'm going to shave my head and tattoo that thing up. So
you got to let me tattoo it for you.
Of course, obviously. But I'm pretty excited about this because obviously we're going into a triple feature today. We got Slow Fuse giving away models. I'll be giving away models, and Michael Cho is giving away models. All 3 streams in a row. So, and also I think the theme of this month for me and Michael at least is going to be corn. While you're going to be trying to offset us with some good guys.
Dude, we have to protect the innocent from people like you and Mike who figured that, giving away corn to everybody is the way to do it. we don't subsidize corn on this government channel, right?
Yep. Fun pun. Even though puns are the lowest form of comedy, I'll give you that one.
I didn't know if anybody was going to catch it.
Stupid corn. Oh my God. But yeah, today we're giving away Scary Terry. I'm gonna show everyone real quick. Mr. Scary Terry. Just to remind everybody what this guy looks like. There he is. We painted him together on the stream. I learned all my ancient airbrushing techniques from watching Slow Fuse Gaming.
Whatever.
We both do a lot of the similar types of airbrushing, and obviously we've been doing pre-shade green for red like literally for 2 months, and this is one of those models we did, and now we're going to do it again today. So basically you're going to someone's going to get this model in their hand, and they're going to look at it and they're going to be like, oh, this is what it looks like, you know. A couple people online were showing off some models they did the technique with, and they couldn't get the reds to be bright. Oh, someone just subbed his Markness. Gotta always take the picture down when someone subs, because you can't deny John Cena's hotness. Who's the greatest of all time, man. But I am super excited for these for this week, because we're going into our Friday bromance, doing tutorials, because we both do tutorials on Friday.
Yep. Hell, I mean, every day in Brush Lickers is an amazing day, and somehow you and I have just made it to where now we can elevate 2 days out of the week to even higher standards. So Tuesdays, even though you're giving away chaos, I'll give you that. We're not giving away just some chaos. We're giving away literally Scary Terry. Like, this guy, this is an out-of-print pewter model you can murder somebody with. Even this stupid guy riding him has pewter legs like the old days. And converted with the Lightning Claw Power Fist to just dominate.
Yeah, my boy Brian Mole converted that up for us. He's a master with Plasticard.
Freaking awesome. Scary Terry is the real deal.
He is the real deal. But anyway, man, we're gonna start our pre-video. Don't forget to follow Slow Fuse Gaming on Twitch if you guys already haven't. He's a fellow Brush Licker. Brush Lickers United. Definitely check that link up in the top. Check out his Facebook page and his Twitters, guys.
Thank you so much, Kenny. Have a great stream. I'll be lurking in the back once I go grab some food and talk to the woman who just got home, and we will catch up with you guys later.
Later, pimpin'.
Later.
All right, guys. Are you ready? Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting. Hitting you up on the literal new best day of the week. Tuesday giveaways. Yo. Shit is not even funny. Somebody might take Scary Terry home for literally pennies, dog. I don't even know what's gonna happen today. I don't even know what I would charge for a model like this, but it doesn't matter, because you guys are helping me bring hobby back so hard. I literally don't care what he goes for. It's meaningless. Someone's gonna take him home. Someone's gonna actually have. And I learned this a long time ago. Sometimes, like, when there's something you're trying to figure out, and you're seeing tutorials and you're asking questions, sometimes it's like having the model in your hand and just on your desk is so powerful. I literally paid GMM Studios, my good friend Brennan Palmer, one of the guys who got me started in airbrushing. I paid him to paint 4 Death Guard Rhinos for me back when I first started, because I just needed them. I needed to see it, like, because we had been working together, and I just had them on my desk, and I was like, okay, now that I see them, this makes things a lot easier. So I'm gonna try to do as much painted model giveaway action as I can. We're going to definitely start the month off with this painted model, and we do have some surprises. It will be a corn-themed month. We will be sliding into some fresh Age of Sigmar corn models. We're going to be doing the Age of Sigmar Blood Crushers, the Super Lord, the unit of amazing guys that I would definitely use as counts as Berserkers or Corn Demon King Cultists. But I think they're actually better for Berserkers. They're super strong. And obviously, let me go to the money shot before we start the video today. You guys see a timer up there. Top donator giveaway. That is how many minutes left before we know who wins this model. The updates window above it should update here shortly, because tabletopgamer.com just donated $5 and earned himself 100 Yo Dogs. And we're going to learn right now if all the algorithms are in play to track everything for us. Quick shout out to his Markness. He subscribed today. I want you guys to give that guy some love, some exclamation point hype to tabletopgamer.com. One of my favorite people on earth. And yes, it looks like the top supporter is in play, but I just learned that it is too big and you can't see the number. So let's drop that font down, guys, so that we can actually see it. There it is. Corrected. All right, guys. If you guys are ready to see what I've been working on. Oh, sorry. Let me jump in this Q&A. I see some people. For Gen Z. Yes, the 2 months of the month of corn. Taking my demon kid to the next local events. So the theme is super sweet, man. I appreciate it, brother. Especially since Chaos Traders Hate is dropping. We're going to be, spoiler alert, probably doing some Chaos giveaways next month too, homie. We're going to be going crazy. Just 1 second real quick, guys. I got to check my whispers real quick. See what's going on with one message. All right, guys. So I'm going to be updating your guys' Yodogs at the end of the stream today. I'm not going to do it during the stream. We don't have our moderator in chat right now. The reason I have the moderator to update the Yodogs is the only element that Revlo doesn't track automatically, the donation update. So don't worry. Every other piece of software I have tracks the donations. That's not a problem. It's just that I'm not going to interrupt the tutorial to stop, input it, and then, continue. That'll cut into something like 20% of our painting. So don't worry. Today will be one of the days that at the end of the stream, I'll update all the Yodogs. But as far as the top donator giveaway goes, that should be updated in live time. And even if someone donates with an e-check, I will also get notification of an e-check. Not a problem. Definitely, if you donate today because you're looking for Scary Terry and you don't see it trigger on the screen, definitely send an @next level painting. Hey man, I want to make sure the right people get the right prizes today. Rotor Blue, Karn the Betrayer painted up? Maybe. Karn the Betrayer is one of my favorite individuals of all time. We're just banging this out. See, Drazar's up in here. We're gonna talk about this Traders 8. I've already got 2 lists up on the Long War from the leaks that we've been seeing. We can't talk about it during the Q&A. I mean, 2 people are already talking about it. So let's do the intro video that we do. About a 10-minute video on the Big Mek that we're about to paint, and we'll get to the Q&A. We'll talk a little bit of Traders Hate, and we'll go from there, guys. Let me get this video queued up, guys. Today's movie. Let's also get the music back on. Movie engaged, guys. So here's what we've decided to do with this Big Mek. I'm going to show you guys a completely different way of approaching efficient model painting. So what we did here is we primed this mofo black, like we do. And now we just pulled out some of that chrome, that Vallejo air paint, and we're airbrushing it. We just use a little flow improver, a tiny bit of water, and I'm literally just banging out because you can see how much of these bikes we've been painted are metal. And the only thing I'm going to paint on this bike red is those giant rocket packs that Big Mek built. So there's an easy technique to this. You don't have to worry about taping anything off and nothing, guys. This is ancient Chinese technique. Just go through, securely apply your chrome. And you see, look at the coverage you get with this chrome through the airbrush. It's insane, man. Just blast it on, get even coverage. It just, goddamn, man, these fucking Vallejo air metallics, the stick of the paint, the coverage of the paint, unbelievable, man. Especially when that is essentially the equivalent of metallic white, and it just sticks to black. Like, what other paint does that? What other metallic is this good? You know what I'm saying? And this is the chrome, not even like the black metal. So we got a good solid foundation here for all the metals. And look at this Big Mek's huge power claw. I'm even gonna give it a quick blast with the chrome right there, and you'll see the method to the madness here later. This is all I've done this technique for years. I can paint drop pods without taping a single thing off with this technique. So now we're going to set this down. We're going to change out our paints, and we're going to switch to dark green, and we're just going to paint the orc skin dark green. I literally don't give a shit if this green gets on the metal. I don't. I'm not actively trying to paint the metal, mind you, but I'm not going to sit there and like tape it off or try to create an angle that doesn't get any green on the metal. It doesn't matter, and you'll see why. It live. Like I have a technique where we're just going to cut the metal back in and wipe out the overspray with a brush. Hence, saving us a shitload of work. If you're already going to pull your airbrush out, you know, might as well use your airbrush to its maximum potential. So we did the metallic first, and now we're doing the dark green. This is Vallejo dark green. Now we're going to do the Vallejo dark green over the canisters, and this is a similar concept here. Literally don't give a shit what this green gets on. We are, however, focusing heavily on the pre-shade to these canisters because these are going to be the red. And the Big Mek's bike doesn't have all the armor plating that the other bikes have to do the red on. That's why we chose to do these barrels. It has an actual, like, goat skull chain to the front of the bike. We're not going to paint that red. We're going to paint that skull. Which is kind of what motivated me to decide this guy's a Big Mek instead of a war boss. He's an obvious Big Mek. Like, I mean, look at the size of his bike. Look at the add-ons. He looks so different than the other guys. I just decided, you know what? Time to go crazy right here, guys. John Grammatica says the Vallejo metal airs are awesome. Only thing is it makes shading a little bit more difficult with speckling. Oh, it does, but you'll see. It's not going to matter, bro. Nick P1 says, is the model color a metal color chrome you used? Yeah, it's the Vallejo Air series chrome. So we're just building up, and this is a thin. Like, the thing with the Vallejo dark green is it's kind of thin. I should have used Gnarls green, but I already have been using this Vallejo dark green on all the other models, so I just want consistency. It's real thin. It takes several coats to come in and wipe out everything. Like, it doesn't stick to black well. It's not even going to stick to the chrome well. You're just going to have to do several thin light coats. Blast as much air through the airbrush as possible to help dry up that paint quick. You can see I let it dry. Now I'm coming in for a second pass. Wipe out some of the under speckles, and I'm not even super concerned with wiping them entirely out because we have a couple more stages of green we have to highlight here. Steve 121 checking in. What's up, player? So now we're coming in, we're mixing a little bit of Necrotite green in, and now we're going to add some highlights, and for the most part this Necrotite green is going to wipe out all the weird speckling we're getting from the chrome that's underneath all that dark green. It's going to wipe out, 80% of it. And so we're just building up a quick highlight. You guys have seen me do this before. Straight up from dark green to Necrotite green. Necrotite green from P3 formula. It's the best green in the business. It's one of my favorite colors of all time. So letting it dry, totally let it let this layer seal up, and then come back in. Blow some more air on it. Reinforce the Necrotite green. Keep the tip clean with a quick application with the paintbrush, the toothbrush. Looking good. Really wiping out the speckles, as you can see. So now we're going to take that Necrotite green real quick, and we're just going to do a top-down highlight on the Ork, because now his dark green is nice and dry. So solid Zenithal highlight. Let it be naturally shaded by the angle at which you apply the paint, not, the hardcore blending techniques. It is very glossy. That's because it's all still wet painting with my weasel. I'm just moving too quick. Now I'm playing with lighting here to make sure my light looks good. Now what we did here is we added a little bit of yellow, a little moon yellow to the Necrotite green, and we're doing a final highlight on this Ork. And you remember, this Ork is going to get washed and highlighted again, but this is the pre-stages to it. When you have an Ork with this much skin showing, you definitely want to airbrush the skin and paintbrush other bullshit. Where on the War Boss, he didn't have nearly as much skin showing, so we didn't do it that way. So now we're going back to the green here. Still shiny, still kind of wet, still tacky, because all the flow improver is, slows down the dry time. We're going to add a little bit of white into the mix now. This is just some basic white mixed into the Necrotite green, and we're going to start reinforcing the highlights. And you can see down in the crevices, there's still some speckling from the undercoat of the metallic. Still not worried about it. We got more things to do. So now we're really building up that highlight for that pre-shade to that red. And normally I would never use white and green because it's awful. But it's perfect for the pre-shade. Always, you know, yellow. I highlight green with bright green, and I highlight bright green with yellow. So now we're going more white. Like less yellow, more white. Yet less green, more white. And we're just building up those highlights in those big areas, you know, that are clearly going to be the brightest red. Death and Knockin'. What was the Wu-Tang name for the Pain Boy? I think we named him Doc Quan. Building it up. And obviously you guys know I like to come back and establish the mid-tone and the dark tone after doing stuff like this. So it's going to take another pass of white to really whiten up those areas. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go over some of the problems that other people have been having trying to reproduce the pre-shade. And I'll show you a couple of things I've learned over the years to do to make sure your reds be popping. And today we're going to focus on that a little bit more than we normally have. So looking pretty good. Always make sure to get all the angles looking white. And now we got the black in the airbrush. And we're going in and underneath and we're just adding pure black to the areas that are going to be the most shaded. So when the red hits it, it'll be like the darkest red there is. It'll be barely red. It'll be mainly black. And that black is also wiping out the speckles underneath. And then obviously we're going to come in with the black and we're going to shade out those areas around the chains. And you can see the black has put its own new set of problems over all the highlighting. Now we got all these new black speckles. No big deal, man. Like airbrush, sometimes it's a back and forth process. You know, the only way to eliminate problems like this is to have your paints be so thin, the slowest, multiple light layers. I like to skip back and forth. I like to go to a shade, then I'm going to go back to a mid-tone, and you guys are going to see right here what I'm talking about.
Excellent!
Let's go back to the money shot. And Balloon Not 76, thanks for the follow, player. Thanks for the follow, homie. Let's get the ancient tablet on lock, and let me show you what I've done to this model since that video. So I went back in. Let me get my focus right, guys. After you saw me apply that shade, one second, probably not in focus. After we applied that shade, we came back in with the mid green and we washed it out and blended it back into the black. That's simple. And now we have a nice bright
Excellent!
application here. We're gonna make this super red. Real quick, Calmando Miho. Get some underscores in your name, brother. Thanks for the follow, Pippin. And I'm gonna go over right now in 1 second exactly what still needs to be done on this to make the red work. This white is not white enough. Straight up. Like, it looks bright, but it's not bright enough. This white needs to be super white. It's not super white just yet. That is the major thing when you're doing the pre-shade to the red, is that white has to be actually pure, unmolested white, you know? Or the red's not going to have its... the red will never be at its brightest. Now, real quick, let me jump into the Q&A. See what's been going on. Moltel says, well, what is your go-to white? I like Marrow White from P3. I like Raven White from Minutair. It's not white enough, but it runs the airbrush pretty good. I also like the Vallejo whites. Plagiarification. Gonna try to replicate this for Karn when it comes out. For sure, brother. For sure, man. Alright, now let me get this air compressor charging up real quick so I can show you exactly what needs to happen on this model before we add the red. And real quick, guys, Ironheaded, the world's greatest mod, has been called away due to some personal business, life. So any donations today will still earn Yo Dogs. They just won't be, don't expect them to automatically update. The donation-based Yodogs, I will have to manually input them, and I will do that when I have a stopping point, either during the stream or after the stream. Or else I've already learned from experience that it will cut too much into our tutorial time, and there's literally no chance of me losing the information. Twitch alerts tracks every donation for my tax purposes and everything on the CBS spreadsheets. I literally can't lose this information. It's no big deal, guys. We got Yori checking in. He says, because of you, I've bought P3 black and white and no regrets. No, they're good. I mean, P3 has got some amazing stuff, bro. Sin for Game 69. Did my first airbrush on Space Wolves this week. I think I did a good job. Still work in progress. In a minute, when we get to our next stopping point, guys, we'll do a show and tell session. I'd love to see those models. Cad Cow, what is life? And while that's charging up, guys, let's show it off. Scary Terry. Up.
And his name is John C.
Yo, show my man some love right there. Gamma Goblins, one of the oldest schoolers on the stream, says, I got to try that appreciating soon. Thanks for showing the tech, man. Dog, thanks for the donations. You guys are what makes this work. Like I said, show the man a little bit of exclamation point hype. He's a true OG pimp. Looks like we just got a Micho host, a Michael Cho host, the leader of Brush Lickers United. Thanks, player. And you guys, Death Stroke 52, thanks for the follow, man. And as you guys notice, here in the top right of the screen, you'll see the donator giveaway countdown, and just above it, you'll see the top donator. The person who's the top donator, when that clock runs down, wins Scary Terry. This model right here that I'm showing you guys, we painted them together. We have a full tutorial in our VODs and on YouTube and on Patreon of how we painted Scary Terry. We painted Scary Terry with the exact same pre-shading technique I showed you just now in the pre-video. TabletopGamer.com, brother. Show these guys some love. I love these guys. The difference between his red and this War Boss red, though, is clear. This is basically a Ferrari red, like a super scarlet blood red. And this is actually blood red. This is bloody red from Vallejo. This is scarlet blood from Vallejo. This is like the hot Ferrari. This is more like corn classic red. This model came out great. I love him. He's been converted by Brian Mole. God, I got too many friends. And he converted up the Lightning Claw, Power Fist combo on this OG Pewter Lord. This guy's been played and has never died, never given up Warlord, and has been an absolute beast. I love this guy. And you can also see more of Brian's work because, guess what? Brian made all these models for me. That's how sick this guy is. He also made that crazy converted Ork DACA jet that is in the redeemable section of Revelo right now. So obviously, top donator, clock runs down, you win Scary Terry. Doesn't matter how much you donated as long as you're the top guy. You can win this guy for literally $25. So now let's talk. Let's talk about what needs to happen on this Big Mek right here to get our red looking right. Like I said, these whites, they're not white enough. So recently somebody who's an amazing painter on Brush Lickers was posting up some of their work in progress using the pre-shade techniques, and they were having trouble getting the same look as us. Two-part explanation: red wasn't thin enough, whites weren't white enough. And I'm about to show you right now how easy of a mistake that is to fix, because that looks bright. You know, that looks absolutely white enough, but it's not, because you got to remember, the white areas are going to be the truest, brightest pigment of that red. Slow Fuse Gaming does not know what he's talking about. Do not listen to him. His Magnus. So I've got my first Iwata Eclipse today. I'm getting dry paint at a tip unbelievably fast.
That is better than 100.
1 second, guys.
A million percent. Ooh, yeah.
Got our boy Jabil, Tabletop Gamer Crew, just subbed to throw that man some Smirnoff Ice. Thanks for the love, brother. He says, I'm getting the dry tip. And even though it has both ample flow improver and water, I only get excessive dry tip when I'm using white. But also, what size is your needle? What size is the tip? A lot of people end up buying the 2.5, and that's the wrong one. You need a 3.5. 2.5 is too small. So if you have a 2.5, that's the problem. If you're running a 3.5 and you're running white, you just basically always have to keep your trusty toothbrush on hand, and you just need to clean that tip. When I'm doing sick transitions, not pre-shading, I'm literally constantly thinning my paint down, constantly keeping the tip clean. Always keep the tip clean, guys. Okay. Let me get a trusty glove on.
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%. Ooh, yeah.
Mighty Cthulhu, a.k.a. Stoner Steve. He must have heard through the grapevine I was giving away Scary Terry. He is all about the blood god. He's all about the blood god. Don't forget, guys, the top donator giveaway is in addition to earning Yo-Dogs. They're not in spite of each other. You literally still earn Yo-Dogs exactly the same. So if you're going after this, you're still getting your Yo-Dogs. If you're not going after this, you're still getting your Yo-Dogs. I just put 30 packages in the mail today. All the gift bags have been shipped. So definitely, guys, in the next couple of days, if you're UK a little bit longer, start checking the mail. You should get a sweet swag bag filled out by our sponsor, Elric Hobbies, with some cool clutch, one-of-a-kind resin bases in there. So we got some unique stuff in there, not just a bunch of Buster 40 mils and 25 mils. We got all the weird shapes that GW's been putting out. Mighty Cthulhu, listen in the background, hearing you say clean the tip, put a glove on, all day, every day, homie. So here we go, guys. Absinthe says, Scary Terry is the only corn I'd want to own. Thank you, Absinthe. I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you. So, a little bit of flow improver in there. We're going to go to the thick white right here. Straight Samaro white. Cad Cal, I'm sorry, brother. I sent everything first class. Don't worry, guys. It's not like I didn't send that shit parcels or anything. Let's stir this up. This is a nice thick pigment white. Yori, if you get Slow Fuse to do your Macho Man Titan, will you need to have his voice on standby on your cell phone when you run it? Then when you Titan attacks, you can say, oh yeah, let me put it this way, guys, I don't need a recording of Macho Man. I can channel Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Any time of the day, bro. I am kindred spirits of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. In case you guys didn't know, I literally have this DVD on my person at all times. So whenever I need to get hyped up, I can watch the Ultimate Collection. Okay, guys. So now we got some white on deck. Now we got to make sure we're not speckling. And you can already see that's a lot of speckle. That's what white loves to do. So keeping the tip clean. And I already know that means it needs more water. Gangster Gumbo. Okay, that's much better. Playerification. Explain. Stoner Steve. Yo-Dogs are the digital currency of this channel. You earn 1 for 1 minute you watch. You also earn 20 per dollar donated. You also earn them for being subscribed to my various channels. If you use the exclamation point info, it'll walk you through everything. Basically, people can check out the links in all the little info panels. They can redeem their Yo Dogs and earn legendary rewards, gift bags, swag crates, and more. Enough of that. Let's do this. So we're going to come in real thin, mostly air. And we're going to give that edge a pure white. Look at that. You thought it was white before, but now all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. I see what you're saying. If you don't get the pre-shade to that degree of brightness, your red will not pop the way you've seen me make them pop on the stream. That's how, I mean, that shit has to be blinding white. I'm cleaning the tip right now, guys, because I already know you only get a couple of sprays with a white before it starts distorting. It's mainly because it's high contrast, so you see the speckles more. It's not as much as the fact that white dries faster or anything. It's just that white going over anything is the most contrast, so the mistakes are more visible. Same deal in the front here. This is 99% air, 1% paint, man. Build it up nice and slow. That is a different white. You see what I'm saying? That's the number one thing you've got to remember when you're doing the pre-shade. Got to get that white to actually white. Like I said, just trying to help out people who've been trying to reproduce the pre-shade and have been disappointed with the results. This is step one. Get that white more white. And I'm going to try to blast a tiny white right here. A little spot. Just like that. Just because I want those peaks. And like I said, I'm already going to stop for a second. Keep that tip clean. This is just what you got to do when you're working with white, guys, if you're trying to get the transitions right. There it is. One last white. Just like that, guys. So now I call it pre-shaded. Now we're going to get the red in there. I'm going to dump out this white in the hobo sink at my feet. And as I said before, guys, everybody new to the stream, welcome. Anybody doesn't know, Tuesdays are the Super Tuesdays. Me and my stream buddy, Slow Fuse Gaming, we play off each other and we do model giveaways. And even Michael, the leader of Brush Lickers United, Micho, he is going to be doing a corn giveaway tonight as well. We're going to try to really give back to the community on Tuesdays because you guys are always giving back to us, helping us do what we do, keep the lights on. And while I'm keeping this airbrush clean, let me show you what the giveaway is for today. Right here. Skared Terry is going to the top donator when that timer goes out. But don't let that discourage you guys. You still earn Yo Dogs just like you always do. And this month, we are going to have Elric's Hobbies. We're going to have Battle Cap markers and even secret weapon miniatures involved in the gift bags, guys.
And his name is John C.
Deathstroke 52, thanks for the sub, brother. Yo, throw this man some Smirnoff Ice. And of course, guys, we are running a raffle for 180 Yo Dogs a ticket. You can win a one-on-one painting class with me. You set the curriculum. We do anything you want to. We'll do it over Skype. We'll do it over Google Hangouts. I'll have a camera. You'll have a camera. Whatever you want, man. Special feelings. How do you become the top donor if the amount does not factor? What do you mean? What do you mean does not factor? This is okay. So the top donator of this session wins Scary Terry. That's if that's not clear. We can always drink on stream, brother. That is a rule. You must. Void Wraith, the Scary Terry's departure mean you're not playing Chaos in tournaments in the future? That is not the case. It's just that Chaos Haters Trade is coming out, and I want to share Chaos love, brother. That is not the case, man. Almost everything in there requires you to take a Lord. I can't wait to see what the new relics are going to be, because it's just leaks right now. I've got 2 army lists up on the Long War right now, guys. I think that the Trader's Hate so far is 100% better than the Chaos Codex.
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
1,000,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Woo, yeah.
Alright, guys. Real quick shout out to my boy. Interrupted Speed earned himself about 200 Yo Dogs. Thanks for the donation. Throw that man some love. Rotten Grim, thank you for the follow. As I said before, I will update the Yo Dogs at the end of the stream today. Ironheaded is out on personal business. He couldn't be here with us today, so we are modless right now.
Burninating the countryside. Burninating the peasants. Burninating all the people.
In the thatch roost cottages. Yo, man, Pawnee6, thanks for the subscription. So throw that man some ice. It says looking like Bane right now. Yeah. I mean, if I had a synthesized voice that you couldn't understand. Wait, do I? Alright, guys. So now let's appreciate it. It's appreciated. Let's paint the red on, guys. We've got our Scarlet Blood right here. It's already really thin, guys. Because I basically, every time I'm done, I pour it back in there, so it's already thin. The thinner, the better when doing this effect. That's step 2. Yori says, would love to take my Imperial Guard company against your Chaos, man. Dog, for real. I would love to as well. Trader's Hate has some interesting stuff in it for sure, Red Baron. Right, I'm happy that they're trying. I'm happy that they're trying. Like, obviously, we called some of those formations on the podcast, like Raptors being able to charge at the deep strike, but what I didn't call was the standard GW hate. Like, why do we gotta have a disorderly charge? Like, that's some dumb shit, you know? We're already overcosted and not fearless. Like, Gladius Strike Force and Skyhammer Annihilation Force don't have any negatives.
Excellent.
Gamma Goblin. Only the Chaos Warband has objective secure. The rest of the psychic powers, Absinthe, they're all going to be the exact mirror of the Librarius psychic powers. So they're going to be strong. Yeah, exactly, Red Baron. Like, dog, literally a bunch of disorderly charging Warp Talons that cost 300 points isn't going to do shit. Like, it's... but I'm glad that they're giving us a bonus. Like, if you already have Raptors in your army, now they don't suck. Okay, so... I'm testing to see how thin my red is over my glove. You see how thin that is? That's what I want, guys. So we're going to go on one... Okay, actually, I'm not happy with that. As soon as I dropped it, I decided I want a little bit more water in the mix. Okay, got a little bit more water in there. And I'm going to come on literally all air. The smallest amount of paint possible. This is also the other trick. You can't just spray the red down. If you spray the red down, the pre-shade won't work. You gotta come on as light as possible. 99 air, 1 paint, guys. You see how thin that is? Just be patient. That's the other thing that I say. Like, people, they think that their red is thin, and then like, it's not thin enough. Like, that red needs to be water.
Excellent!
Peter KSS, thanks for the follow, brother. And even under here on the black, we're going to drop some of that red off. Just to redden up that black a little bit. We're sneaking it in here. We're kind of doing a second pass now. As you can see, it's going to get less pink and more red. Let me raise the camera up a little bit. Turn the light down just a notch. So it doesn't wash it out. Get the focus right. You got to make sure to get all the angles. You don't want to leave any of that green, tucked in under the chains. We're going to, like I said, we're dropping a little bit of red off on that black. Find every angle. Nice and thin, guys. And of course, we'll come back in with some highlighting and highlight up that red with a little bit of what is it called? Fuck, I love this color. It's like hot orange. Basically, it's like red with orange in it. Like I said, flip it over, get those black areas, drop a little bit more red on those. You want it to be like it's the darkest red possible. So the whole idea with this pre-shade is all you're doing is taking this red and making it the darkest version of itself and the brightest version of itself. Like just the most tint. Like it's literally like look at my glove. Like right on that white spot, we're pre-shading right there on my glove, you see? Like, that's what we're doing. Look how watery that is. One last super thin coat. And we're going to let that ride, guys. We're going to let that dry up. And then we'll mat it down, because the problem here is that this airbrush application here, this is like the most delicate paint possible. Like, that shit will rub off. You got to let it dry. You got to hit it with a varnish. And like I said, as usual, one second, guys. Pour it back in, because all I do is use this for pre-shading technique. And I just dropped the lid. I don't know where Ironheaded is to find it for me. It is literally lost in the warp. I think I just found it. Holy shit, there it is. Okay, we're gonna clean this out at the hobo sink real quick. I'll show you guys how the rest of the orcs are coming out. And let me just get the red out of this bullshit real quick. I try to wear my mask whenever I'm doing like heavy spray like that, especially with really bright colors. I airbrush so much, I'm not trying to die. Okay. Compressor off, and I will talk to you guys here in a second. Anytime you talk about Sisters of Battles, you reset the clock on when we're going to get an update. That's a fact. It's a scientific fact. Woo! Got hot in here, guys. Sous Chef coming hot with the host. Thanks, brother. That's a fellow brush looker right there. Big Evil Spider. Thanks for the follow. I'm gonna jump in this Q&A, guys. If you want to do some show and tell, let's do some show and tell right now. Let's Still warmer name. I went to do some cooking yesterday. Noticed that I had no salt. Assume the traders hate has something to do with the national salt shortage, right? So we'll talk about it here in a second. Traders hate. Once I get through this Q&A, low life in. If you build an AOS army, what would you go with? I think I would do the orcs, I think that they're just too cool not to do. For Gen Z, what do you think about the main detachment giving you free Veteran Long War and Hatred Imperium? That's cool. That shit is worth about free. So like I agree with that. It's like fear. I'm happy that they gave us something. Yori says, at least the Sisters of Battle are still around, unlike other races like called squats. Right? So the deal with Traders Hate, guys, is it is absolutely 100 times better than the Chaos Codex we have right now. And I think that's simply because it does emulate some of the things we used to be able to do back in the day. But it's still nowhere near as good as what Space Marines have gotten. It's nowhere near as good as what Space Marines have in their fucking codex. You know what I mean? But it is 100% better and gives us more things to play than we've ever had before since this new Dex came out. Real quick, guys, I'm just getting ready to show and tell some models. Okay, first model I'm going to show off is looking fresh. We've been tracking the work in progress on this all week, guys. Melon Head, thank you for the host, my brother, fellow brush licker. Show and tell time, guys. Blue 03's been working on these amazing Wolfen for the last couple weeks. Take a look at this, guys. So the thing, though, is there are definitely some interesting things in the Traders Hate formations that I find really interesting. For example, like I do like the Destruction Cult or the Obliteration Cult, where we're basically, that's like OG Iron Warriors, where they're literally saying you have to take 3 units of Obliterators, but basically each Warpsmith can double the firepower of an Obliterator unit. So 3 Obliterators gets essentially shoot twice for the cost of 110 point Warpsmith. So if you add it up, Obliterator with like the marker of Nurgle is like over 70 points. So for less than the cost of 2 Obliterators, all 3 Obliterators are like 6 Obliterators. That I'm all about that kind of math. That's an advantage. So essentially, 9 Obliterators could shoot like they're 18 Obliterators for the cost of like 13 Obliterators. You know what I'm saying? So like you basically pay for 13 Obliterators and get 18 Obliterators. Like, I love that. I absolutely love that. I need more. I want more things like that, because Obliterators just aren't good enough right now. But if they can shoot, they can basically say, like turn 1, plasma cannons, 9 plasma cannons, then 36 assault cannon shots to clean up the survivors. Holy shit! And then as you get closer, you say like, here's 18 twin link plasma gun shots followed by 9 las cannon shots or some shit like that, or 9 twin linked melta shot or melta guns and then 9 meltas blow up any tanks in the game. Like that's like literally just amazing. Yori's checking in with a sick picture. Let's see what he's got. I've been following Yori. Yori is a streamer now, guys. He doesn't play games. I'm trying to catch him this Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But he's been working on some Chaos Love himself. Take a look at this. Scarbrand. Look how fresh that base is. Look at them reds. Look at that armor. That's some great brass gold armor, guy. jump in. Let's see what Sin for Game is working on. Ooh. Ooh. Good job with your airbrush here. Are you following a Rob Bear tutorial by any chance? Take a look at this. Sin for Game's first airbrush work in progress. I have a whole tutorial on YouTube that's about painting wolves with the airbrush. It's like a 5-part series. Good job. That's exactly what I want to see my wolves looking like. That's icy as hell. Sidrian, let's see what you got. Ooh, this is dope. This is dope. Let me show off what Sidrian's got going on here. Take a look at this Dark Shroud. That window is coming out fresh, homie. Good job with that, man. Loving this model. I painted a Dark Shroud once. They're kind of hard to paint. Viking Teabagger. You're in the top 5 best names so far. That's a great name. Working on Command Squad. Tempestus Scions. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I can't see your page for some reason. Is it not a public profile? Can't see it. Try a different link, brother. Playerification. My buddy Jesse right here. Let's see what he's got. I can't see your link either, man. Oh, it's weird. Okay, I see why. It's because you didn't put a space between you and the address. Got it. Take a look at Jesse. Jesse's been working on some tree persons too. And he's crushing it, guys. Take a look at this. I'm going to have to take some pointers from him when I get to my, what do they call it, Revenants? Good job, man. This look good. Loving the colors. Steve, have you had a chance to take a look at the new Chaos Space Marine Codex and what you... Yeah, we've been talking about that briefly. I posted 2 lists. I posted a Chaos Space Marines like battle company where you take the Decurion, you take the Warband, and then you pair the Warband with the Fist of the Gods. So basically you have like, you take the minimum shit out of the Warband, you know, like the 3 Bikers, the 3 Terminators. You make them, you know, 3 Termiciders or Melted Gun, Combi Melters. You take the Bikers or Melted Guns. You take the 2 minimum squads of Space Marines. But you take the Havoc squads, you take 3 Havoc squads of autocannons and Rhinos. They're all objective secure. And then you take a Lord with the Marquezines, Terminator armor with a Combi weapon, and you give him Gift of Chaos. He'll join the Terminator's Deep Strike in, but he gets to roll Boon every turn. He can be a problem if he gets Cosmic Fate and Shrouding. But after that, you take the Fist of the Gods, and you take 2 Vindicators and 3 Predator Annihilators. So you have 10 vehicles. You have a layered style of shooting. You have 9 las cannons, 2 demolisher cannons, you know, 24 autocannon shots, and all this melted gun, fast moving, objective secure. That is as close to a demi company as Chaos is going to get right now, I think. But we also posted a list with the Cult of Destruction and the Fist of the Gods. 9 Obliterators with 3 Warp Smiths, 5 Vindicators with Possession, Extra Weapon, and Dozer Blade, and another Warp Smith. So basically what you have is you have a Vindicator wall dropping 5 Demolisher Cannons, and you snake the Obliterators between them and get the lines of sight, and they're just saying, like, literally, turn 1, you can say 9 Plasma Cannons, 36 Assault Cannons. Then you can go 9 Las Cannons, 9 Multi-Meltas. Like, literally, every turn as you're dropping blast templates on people. That's Iron Warriors OG right there. That's a pretty interesting Chaos Army. Slow Fuse. You definitely got to finish the Word Bears, homie. Cad Cow, what's up, brother? Let's see what you got. A lot of people have been painting their Corn Lords recently. Let's see what's up on deck right here, guys. Stupid link didn't take. Try one more time. Here we go. Cat Cow checking in. Fresh. Fresh. Alright, I'm going to do one more show and tell, and we're going to get back to the tutorial, guys. Looks like John Tanamo Bay. Let's see what he's got. Some icy orcs. Or ogres, sorry. And then we're going to get back to it. Here we go. Take a look at these. Gigantic picture. There we go. Looking good, my man. Yo, my friend Rob Bear is working on some himself right now. These are icy, bro. You nailed it. Gamma Goblins, y'all, get to you next one. Mighty Cthulhu, honestly, nope. Just waiting for the excitement to see some new chaos stuff when it's in my hands. Yo, dog, I'm with you. I'll get back to everybody in the next show and tell session, guys. We're going to get back to the tutorial. Ah, blue. Dude, the fucking armor trim is a nightmare on chaos. T-Day, I just picked up Age of Sigmar, started collecting Skaven, Pestilence, the Demons, and Nurgle box today. My FLGS has a buy one, get one 50% off sale going on. Couldn't pass it up. No, you can't pass up deals like that. That's too good. Alright, guys, don't forget, top donor giveaway. Scary Terry, anyone who's just checking in, hour and 53 minutes, and the top donator of today's session is going to take this model home. Don't forget, that is in conjunction with all the Yo-Dog points and everything. So even if you don't win them, you're still going to get your Yo-Dogs, because we are doing Death Mask swag crates this month. We're doing 30k swag crates. And we are doing, of course, the Brian Mole custom one-of-a-kind, completely scratch-built, Orc converted Dakajet. Use the exclamation point info. Use or exclamation point Orcs, Death Mask, and Horus Heresy. Check out all these giveaways and these redemptions we're doing. And don't forget that for only 1,600 Yo-Dogs, you can win a gift bag. We just mailed out 30 gift bags today. And the sponsors this month are coming in hot. Secret Weapon, Elric's Hobbies, and of course, Battle Cap Markers Industries. These are going to be some fat gift bags. Back to it, guys. Okay, so now what I want to show you guys, I'm going to show you that ancient Chinese technique of like, why did I spray all this shit metal? You know, if I was just going to blast all that red on it. Because I actually ended up saving a lot of time. You're about to see why right now. And don't worry, guys, if I didn't get to your show and tell this time, just repost it when we're back to the show and tell session next time. And I will find it and I will share it. Okay. So, as you can see, what we have here is a hot pile of shit. We have a bunch of metal with red on it. And that, but we're just going to wipe that out super quick. We're going to grab our chrome. We're going to pour it up on our palette off on the side here. Still one more name checking in under his ladies handle, Dragon. I saw that earlier. Alright, so let's wipe it out. We got some chrome on here. We're just going to come in super quick and wipe out the red overspray. And this is going to save us a tremendous amount of time. Imagine if all this was just black and red and we had to go and paint everything back in, like, with all this precision. This is a tremendous time saver. And you can see that you get a lot of coverage because basically we're just painting chrome over like metallic red now. You're getting a lot of stick. Using a pretty big brush here. Going slow. I'm going to pull out the smaller brush. Just kind of let them play off each other. Get a little water on the old palette. And as we get close to this red, you got to be... This is where you want to be careful not to get any chrome on the red. Super easy, guys. Ancient Chinese techniques. It's one of the techniques I've developed a long time ago for painting fast. Not that I paint particularly fast anymore. I've kind of slowed it down a lot recently. But you can see that. That was easy as shit. Let's slide over to the other exhaust pipe. Get in close. Don't get it on the red. Switch to the bigger brush. That easy. Look how much, you know, like just coverage you get with this chrome. Orcs are eternal, shining chrome, homie. There it is. Very easy. Of course, we'll come back and we'll wash all this chrome, rust it up, dry brush it. Easy mode. Let's grab the big brush again. Make sure to wipe out the overspray on the backs of these rocket packs. Because of course we're going to come back here with a bunch of typhus corrosion. Probably some airbrush technique for really just putting some soot on this. But it's good to cut it in first. I might actually keep it kind of clean with just some nice airbrushing. We might even come in and do the heating effect around the backs of these that we did last week. There we go. If you guys are checking on your Yo Dogs, remember, I'm not going to update any donation-based Yo Dogs until the end of the stream today. Like I said, Iron-Headed, the world's greatest mod, he was called away on personal business. I don't want to take away from the tutorial by managing that function. Cutter52, thanks for the follow, brother. But there is absolutely no chance of me not seeing your Yo Dogs. Revlo tracks it, Twitch Alerts tracks it, everything. You're still tracking your time-based Yo Dogs. That's still all fine. It's just any donation-based. I have to track. It all gets tracked for tax purposes anyway. That's how it all works. No worries. Unknown tube. We're painting a converted Ork bike. Something along the lines of this. If you're new to the stream, welcome. We're painting some custom orcs right here, converted by my friend Brian Mole. Right here, all day, every day. Oh, here's the hey guys, I didn't even show you. Here's the Pain Boy from last week with his awesome orc banner and his awesome exhaust pipes. Came out great. We threw some blood on the saw. And of course, Mr. Warboss himself. These are all converted. It's heavily kit bashed and plastic hearted. And this is our Big Mek bike right now. And we're showing you the same steps that we used to get that effect. Stupid taxes. God. Dragon nose. Alright, I'm going to flip it upside down. Let's lay some silver on. Deathstroke, thanks, man. If you're interested in any more of Brian, any of his conversions, we are giving away one of his custom DACA jets. Exclamation point orcs should bring that up. It is a redeemable prize this month. Totally scratch built. Not a kit bash. Painting these big ass rockets custom. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do some. You definitely know we're gonna do some heat exhaust on this, guys. Some metal bluing. There's no way we can't. It's too epic not to. You remember, don't get this on the red. Clean application and execution here, guys. Be patient. Hold my breath. Don't forget, Super Tuesdays. This is gonna be something we're gonna be trying for a little while. We're gonna be doing top donator giveaways on Tuesdays across the board. Slow Fuse, Next Level Painting, and Michael Cho's coming up on after me. This is gonna be the month of corn, guys. I know you guys are always so generous with your donations. Try to give back every way I can, so I just decided, hey, let's give away some models that we painted. Especially models that we painted on the stream. There we go. Feeling good about that. Rinse this bitch off. Ah, Slow Fuse Gaming. No. Slow Fuse Gaming has to offset the tide of chaos that me and Michael are bringing. So in his channel, he's giving away Sigmar, the good guys. He started off the show right today, offering a custom paint job on an amazing Sigmar model on mount. I don't know the names of those good guys. I want to say Stupid Gold Armor Guy and Stupid Horse. Fake Space Marine rides horse. Cutting in that overspray. We're almost done with this metal. See, last couple times we painted all the metal on these bikes, it took forever. We definitely got to paint those chains though too. Slow Fuse nose. Yori, I need a break. I'll need to break that. I'll need to do some mighty Imperium of Man stuff on Sunday now. No doubt. Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Low Life and Stormcast Eternals. Yep, that's them. Sigmar Marines, right? So we're coming in on this chain real quick. We're just being as careful as we can not to get this on the red. Apparently this is an ancient orc technique for holding huge rockets on the backs of bikes as they chain them down. And of course, you know we're going to come in with some rust on this chain. You know we got to. His Magnus, you out of here, homie? Later, pimpin'. Love you, dog. Get this silly chain. Man, Brian did such a good job with this model. That's why I said I had to just decide. I just had to change him to a Big Mek. I changed my whole army list around this model. I was like, this is obviously a Big Mek spike. Ain't no war boss riding on this pimp wheel. Getting that chain looking good. Orc duct tape. Nice. T Winner 103. What's up, player? We're just painting some custom orc bikes, man. Got big plans. Big plans. Let's get this chain done. Gotta get all the angles. Not easy. Don't get the metal on the red. Operation Hold Your Breath. That's what's up. See how much red we missed over here? Gotta hold them upside down sometimes. Definitely can't wait to throw some rust in these links. Always makes me happy. Right? They looked fully painted from above. It's funny. Stupid miniatures. I should have just gotten into painting motorcycles for real, not little ones. Get it done. Get this chain. See, I hate it when people use jeweler's chain and then they don't paint them. I don't believe in unpainted elements on painted models. I think they look stupid. Which is also like why I'll never leave the cockpit on a model clear. It looks like a G.I. Joe toy to me. How's like every other panel on every other surface going to be like painted except this one thing? It just doesn't fit. Never understood it. Like Storm Ravens, when they came out, I was like, yep, not going to be gluing that clear cockpit on. That's going to get airbrushed. Got to sneak around underneath this thing now. Oh yeah, guys, we've been giving away some Deathmask themed swag crates. Limited 3. We got 3 30K swag crates valued at $100 each, and 3 Deathmasks. Yori already redeemed last week for a 30K swag crate. Free shipping. I'll ship anywhere in the world, guys. Dumma. What's wrong with painting the interior and leaving the glass clear? I just explained what was wrong with it, Dumma. It's an unpainted element on a painted model. It looks like a G.I. Joe toy. I hate it. You can like it all you want, but I'm still going to hate it. They stop looking like miniatures when they have things that aren't painted on them. They start looking more like toys. Alright, So we got that set of chains pretty much done enough, because between washing it and rusting it, anything that's not totally metal is going to be metal by the end. You just want to make sure the stuff on the top is totally good. Boom. Not bad for the first chain. I'm going to take a quick smoke break with you guys, and we'll do a quick Q&A, and we'll talk. Got to find my brush cleaner, though, because I got to clean the metal flakes off your bullshit. Blue. But you can't see the pilot when it's painted. Dog. I don't give a fuck. I don't paint the inside of my rhinos either. Like... LT. I literally hate the stupid green thing on the Necron gun. That shit pisses me off. If I've had clients that I was like, I'm gonna paint these all with my own like gleam effects, and they're like, no, leave them on there. I was like, all right, bro, you're the boss, but I ain't about that life. Crooked Letter, what's up, player? You can like it all you want. Just believe I'm never gonna do one myself. Dumma, don't tell me you paint the insides of your rhinos. If you do, you're a liar. Alright, guys. Let me plug Scary Terry one more time. Anybody new to the stream? We are giving away top donator today, Scary Terry. We painted him together. You can check him out on YouTube in the VOD section, here on Twitch, or even on Patreon. He's going to the top donator. When that timer in the top right of the screen gets to 0, whoever the top supporter is and the updates above it of today's session wins this guy. That's simple. This is still Yo Dog competition. Everyone who donates, you don't have to go after him. You can just be donating because you want to get your gift bags or your swag crates. No big deal. International free shipping, local free shipping, I don't care, guys. I send all that shit out to you guys. Back to the Q&A, homie. Dumma, you have a rhino, you painted the interior for Slanesh? I don't believe you. If you don't show me a picture, it didn't happen. Yori, who paints the side transports? Glue all the doors shut. Yeah, I'm with you, dog. Glue them bitches shut. Dumma, if I don't see the pic, it didn't happen, so you better post it. Dumma, Lauren wants Scary Terry. Yeah, I'm gonna throw something out for Lauren real quick. This is for her. Is she watching? This is for her. I always throw these ones out. Viking Teabagger, 5th best name on Twitch history. I paint the cockpit of a Storm Talon gunship and then the glass thing on it to avoid the biggest disappointment ever. Can't see the interior and the top looks dumb. Show and tell time, guys. If you guys want to show me what you're working on this week, throw them in right now. Hairdo. If one was interested in a one-on-one airbrushing painting lesson, would you recommend someone? Or do you do them? Right now, we do them in the form of a raffle. Everyone has a free raffle ticket right now. Everyone who joins the stream who hasn't used it, doesn't realize it, you get free raffle tickets. Literally, exclamation point, I think, ticket, space 1 will enter you automatically into the raffle. I think if that's the protocol, guys, confirm that for me. You can also buy them for 180 Yo-Dogs, so if you're not trying to buy more, don't do that if you already spent your free one. We're doing one lesson off that raffle a month. As we transition into a full-time stream operation and a part-time painting commission operation, you best believe we'll be doing like weekly drawings on those, and we might even put a reward tier there. You know, I don't know. I don't know anyone who's doing one-on-one remote lessons right now, except for me. But I know that you can go to an event like Adepticon and you can watch Angel Heraldus do a class. Big Evil Spider, that's some sick tech, bro. Ideal lag, where do you get your paints? I am a business, so I have distributors. You can, I mean, for if you're looking for discounts on GW, I use Dice. I mean, I would use dicehead.com. All right, Dumma is sending me this picture. And I'm going to save it, and I'm going to show it. It's the first one, because I didn't believe him, but he did it. Because he's crazy. He's a crazy person. So, I'm gonna show it off, Dummy. You know I'm showing it off, right? You can't stop me. So, anyone who doubted him, fine. He's crazy. He painted the inside of a rhino. Here it is. Right here. He did it. You crazy bastard. Crooked letter. You got an interior of a Land Raider? I don't believe you. Viking Teabagger. Remember, guys.
His name is John C.
Yo, throw some love to my man, T Winner 103 from the Basement Collective. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to Kevin? Who this? These guys are basically partnered with the Long War. You can find all their links in the Long War YouTube channel. These guys do battle reports of all types. They are cool cats. He just earned himself 100 Yodogs. I will be updating all the Yodogs at the end of the stream for the donators. Because Ironheaded's out of commission today. Throw that man some love, some hype. Love you, brother. Remember, guys, throw at Next Level Painting. Throw a link to your picture for show and tell time. Oh, I did see these online. Yeah, let me just, I don't know, sometimes the Facebook links act super weird. Like, I'm getting the most distorted picture of your models right now. Let me just share the link. Guys, check out Brush Lickers. Check out this link. See if it works for you guys. Viking Teabagger does not play games, bro. Lauren gave a dirty lick and wants me to know she's sending a picture of cultists she's working on. I can't wait to see it.
Red, white, and blue.
Well, Steve 121. You really want Scary Terry, don't you? Steve 121 just dropped a Hondi. He also just picked up 2,000 Yodogs. So in all likelihood, he's probably going to win Scary Terry and be all but guaranteed. I think that math works out because we're doing 5 shows this month instead of 4. The math works out that I think that will win him guaranteed by the end of the month a swag crate. Once I calculate all his Yodogs at the end of the show. So congratulations to at least your swag crate and possibly your Scary Terry, because there's still an hour and 26 minutes left. I ain't gonna say no if someone beats him by $101 by the end. And remember, guys, like, it's supposed to calculate. So, like, if someone throws 101 at it, Steve, all you have to do is throw $2 more at it. You don't have to, like, redonate $100.
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
A million percent.
1,000,000%.
Ooh, yeah.
And as everyone knows, Macho Man Randy Savage always beats Hulk Hogan. Yori came in like an insane person and said no. Scary Terry's mine. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna keep doing some show and tell. Throw some exclamation point hype. Please, these guys are coming in clutch. They really want Scary Terry. They really want him. Like I said, anyone coming with a clutch donation like that, at least you're gonna get a swag crate if you don't if you don't win Scary Terry. I will make sure we don't run out of swag crates for the guys who come in clutch. I promise. Additionally, let me just show everyone real quick what everyone is excited about. Oh, sorry. Let me show it off one more time. This is the model we're talking about. We have an in-depth full tutorial on this guy from YouTube. It's also a VOD here on Twitch, and it's also on Patreon. If you're one of my patrons, you get to see it with no ads. It'd be, if you win this model, not only do you get to have him on your collection, because I painted this guy like I paint professionally for my clients. Additionally, if you need them and then you cross-reference it with the tutorial, it will reinforce this pre-shading technique. And Giant Flower, thank you for the follow, my brother. Also, XU Laminars, thanks for the follow. I want to say Champ Can't Win, thanks for the follow, brother. Carter 52. Peter, KSS, you guys all came in clutch with some sick follows. It's still show and tell. I'm going to give some show and tell love here for a second. I was working on Gamma Goblins show and tell real quick, and also we'll do a quick Q&A. Oh, yes. Gamma Goblins, where you been, dog? This Night Titan is not... This is an amazing paint job, homie. I'm going to share this Night Titan real quick. Let's share them up. Okay, that was Dumma. Let me browse it out. Here's this Night Titan right here. Take a look at this. That is a magnificent paint job, my brother. Gamma Goblins. You're not fucking around. John Bingham. Preach, brother. I'm with you, man. That's how I feel about it. I painted, I can't lie, I painted it inside of a Rhino once too. Like in 1999. And ever since then I said I shan't ever do this again. Paint with my Weasel checking in. What's up, player? Don't forget, guys, I will update the Yo-Dogs at the end of the stream. Ironheaded had some personal business today. Dumma, this is mine. I painted it years ago. Also tried to some freehand top. Okay,
His name is John C.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit just got so real. Now I'm about to find if the algorithm does what it's supposed to do. Show some love to my man Stoner Steve, aka the Mighty Cthulhu. He just slung $75 more at his donation to try to be the top donator. And excuse me, guys, that was a vicious cough. Airbrushing. That's what happens. I'm waiting to see if the top donator algorithm factors that money in. I'll take a look at it here in 1 second. I will track it independently if it doesn't. I'm new to top donator giveaways. I am currently trying to show off something Dumma painted, some freehand. Throw Stoner Steve some love. Stoner Steve, I think you put Did I went for the same link. Sorry. I think that's the same link you posted before. I didn't get anything new, brother. Yep, it did update. For Gen Z, what you got, homie? Let's see what you got, homie. Oh, dog. These diamonds are so fresh on these Harlequins. Yo, check. I mean, God, I love it. That's what I'm always talking about right there. Not that, like, I'm not saying that you learned that from anything. I mean, everyone's been a painter for years, but you see how he came in there and he edge highlighted those diamonds and he kept the dark borders in between them on the bottoms. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is fucking awesome. The texture on those models, on those guns, fabulous, brother. These are some of the best Harlequins I have ever seen, my man. For Gen Z, man. Good job, brother. Crooked letter. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this Land Raider interior. This is actually pretty tight. And you can actually, and if you leave the ramp to open and close, maybe once in a while you'll take a look in there and be happy that you painted the interior. I'm going to share this picture, guys, because we have been on the subject of shit talking painting the interiors for a few minutes. For Gen Z, God. So good. Take a look at the inside of this silly ass Land Raider. Crooked letter. Dumba, I thought we were going to share one of Lauren's models. What's going on there? LT, you were at Nova last weekend? Took the beginner airbrush class with Mr. Justin. Yo, my boy Justin, Secret Weapon Miniatures, dog. He's one of my best friends. He is a sponsor of the show. I'm so glad he was teaching that class. That is a funny statement. You're saying that they used my never miss arm days joke? You can't miss arms day, dog, when when you're airbrushing, at least. Hairdo. The problem with the con classes is some jerk off tends to hog the class with his superior knowledge in constant questions, and the other people can get left behind. I want to take my money, put it in a pocket, and say, teach me for 8 hours. I feel you, brother. We did a class at SpikeyCon where I had 13 people. I gave them 2 days. I provided the model and the airbrushes so that we can all learn together. I agree with you. That's the problem with the con class. Paint my weasel at Tide Winter. I mean, yeah, Minotaur is not my favorite brand of paints. I do have a few Minotaur colors that that are really good though. They're like the 90% rule. 90% of their paints I don't like. Drazar, what's up, player? You painted the interior on those Crimson Fizz Rhinos, you insane motherfucker? I don't believe you. Pictures, it didn't happen. Richter Scale Studios. I'm going to show off Richter Scale Studios, what he's been up to. Damn. I hope it'll save this image. Yep. Richter Scale Studios is amazing, first of all. Take a look at this. I'm going to scroll through because it's this long, skinny picture. I want everyone to see it. Wow. That came out amazing, my brother. Great job.
And his name is John C.
Yori is convinced he's going to outbid Stoner Steve. He says Scary Terror will be collecting the skulls of his drawer for I have money. Good news is Both Yori already redeemed a swag crate. Good news is, looks like Yori's gonna get another swag crate. Looks like Stoner Steve's gonna get a swag crate. Looks like a lot of people are gonna get swag crates this month. Looks like Steve 121 is gonna get a swag crate. Looks like we're going through a lot of swag crates this month. I might have to pick up some more swag crates because I did hunt down a death mask. It's hard to get those, but I can't probably upgrade that, but I definitely probably can get my hands on some more 30k swag, guys. That's what I do with the donations. Whoops. So anyway, Richter Scale Studios, you're insanely good at painting, bro. Hype that man up. Please throw some hype at my man, Yori. Scrolling down through the Q&A, doing a little bit more show and tell before we go back to painting.
His name is John C.
I feel like you guys need to whisper each other and share each other's I want to say share each other's, like, what's the word I'm looking for, annual income reports with each other before you continue this project, so you guys can just settle on who's going to win it ahead of time, because you guys are about to get crazy up in here. Not that I'm complaining, like, I'm more than happy to give the winner Scary Terry, but I just don't want the loser to be out $1 billion. Cat Cow, new drinking game, interior painting is ridiculous. You're right, we need to get that in there. Cricket letter. Upload it to Facebook or Imager. Get the image URL and pay. Yep, thank you for keeping the chat alive, bro. We don't have a mod right now, so I appreciate anybody here who's, you know, been around the stream to help anybody else who's new to the stream, let them know how to play with the show and tell game. Appreciate that. Any game, as a matter of fact, that we do here. LT, I'm glad the class was good, man. Drazzer, that's right, you just moved. I forgot, brother. But when you get it out of storage. Okay, guys, I'm going to show off. This is the last pick I'm going to show off. And then we're going to get back to painting. We're going to get back to the tutorial. And this is from Lauren. And I want everyone to remember, Lauren literally has painted like 3 models in her whole life. And this is a work in progress, guys. Let me show you guys what she's working on. Whoops. Looks like we burned out the looks like we burned out the image queue for that one. Gotta do it again. There we go. She's got the flash on, so remember the flash washes out things. This model is, you know, is a work in progress, but it is, you're cutting into details right now, painting those tiny robes and those trims, hard work. You're like a clean wash and a couple of edge highlights away from a very well executed model. Good job here, Lauren. Solid work. What is this? Mansions and Madness game? The tiny little size of my thumbnail models? Yo, for real. Good job. Yori has encountered this problem last week. I don't know if there's a cap to Twitch donations, to the Twitch alerts. He hit a cap last week when he was trying to donate to multiple streamers, where it stopped processing his information. He may be encountering that right now. The only thing I can tell you, Yori, is go to PayPal, not using your card, just your standard PayPal account, maybe. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, you're going straight. It looks like you're going straight credit card. Maybe there's a cap on credit card transactions. Oh, you know what? I think there is. That could just be your financial institute. The only thing I can tell you, brother, is PayPal. Might be the only way for you, man. Yep. T-Day. That's just handies and hugs right there. These cultists are all about it. Alright, guys. Good job, Lauren. Thanks for the show and tell, guys. We're going to get back to painting real quick. Continuing this tutorial. Low Lifin. Scary Terry is absolutely tabletop ready. He has been literally gloss varnished twice. He has been then Tester's Model Mastered varnished a billion times. He is as protected through varnish as a model possibly can be. Literally, you can't make a model more protected than this. Having said that, he is still pewter. Pewter can chip easily if it bangs into something really hard, even though I've protected the ever-living shit out of it with the varnish process. But he is as protected as model can be. Alright guys, let's get back to the tutorial. Oh, Low Lifin? I use Scary Terry. He is, so he's got two ways. You can either use him Crimson Slaughter with the Demon Heart, and which gives him a 2-up save. He'll have a 4-up invulnerable from the Sigil, and it will not die. And with the Cyclopia Cabal, he'll have 4 Funeral Pain Eternal Warrior. Boom. He's literally stronger than a Chapter Master all day. Especially if you get Sanctuary off. If you run him for your Khorne Demonkin army, you just give him Blood Forged armor, so he has Eternal Warrior, 3-up armor save, 5-up Feel No Pain. I'm always going to run Lightning Claw Power Fist for the extra attack. Also, with the Furious Charge, come in with the Strength 5 Lightning Claw attacks, if you need them, or the Power Fist attacks. Literally, he's legit. I love this character. He's a baller. He's a tank for a unit. He's an anchor, and he's an offensive monster. If you get Hammer Hand off on the unit, he's Strength 10 with the Power Fist. We've got a battle report up on the Long War where this model is basically can destroy a Knight Titan in close combat in his unit. Okay. Glove time, guys. It's all about combos when you play Chaos. You got to use the Cyclopia Cabal if you're trying to do any kind of Death Star. I ran him in a unit of Khorne Spawn with the Cyclopia Cabal, and literally they were immortal. Nobody could touch them. Like, straight up, you get Forewarning off on them, Sanctuary, Endurance. Just 3-up invulnerables, 4 Funeral Pain, Eternal Warrior. Just run across the table. Okay. So, we're going to finish cutting in these metals. And then we're also going to paint on this skull right here, guys. Okay, getting out that chrome. I can already see on the inside here. You see I missed some of this overspray right here. Just wanted to hit, that's bothering me. I need to fix the overspray.
His name is John C.
Show my man Joe Darkblade some love, throwing his kissy face donation at me, earning his yo dogs, even though he says he's out of the Scary Terry race. Still working on his gift bag. Love you, homie. Kissy face right back at you. Okay. Got that overspray locked down. Let's go back to our detail brush, homie. Okay, 1 second real quick. I'm going to check on something because Yori is saying he's throwing PayPal donations at it now. And if he might be throwing PayPal e-checks So I might have to track this now. Because e-checks are not going to get triggered by Twitch alerts, but they do count. Working on that. 1 second, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, Yori did throw 20 more bucks at it. So now I'm going to have to open up a side panel over here. Basically, we're going to track Yori. And we're going to track Stoner Steve. Since they're basically the ones that looks like who are crazy in the race. I got to go through and... Yori, what are you at right now? I'm going through and adding up your total, and I'm going to make you your own window. Yori, what are you at, 130? And then you just threw 20 at it, so you're at 150. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. We're going to add another window. Text. Because gotta keep it hot.
Excellent!
We got it. Gotta make it look good, though. There it is. Bet Yori right here get his own little ticker. And the good thing is that both of these things have a timing signature on them. So I'll be able to track it for you guys. All right. Yori is above Stoner Steve right now.
His name is John C.
Yep. That's what I expected to happen. Today on Next Level Painting, double entry accounting. Stoner Steve. You crazy motherfucker. Mighty Cthulhu. Blood for the Blood God. Okay. While I let those guys battle it out for Scary Terry, we're gonna continue this tutorial finally. Sorry guys. Sorry for did not expect it to be this insane. Okay. Let's bang this out quick. Let's go beast mode. What we're doing is, while I'm holding the model in this angle, you'll see certain chains are easy to hit, while others aren't. I'm not going to keep rotating the model over and over again. I'm going to hold it in one plane at a time and hit all the surfaces I can see. As you can see, this is all the chain that my paintbrush hits easy right here. Boom. And now we're gonna change the plane.
Excellent!
Quick shout out to our followers: Arcade666, Link65, Nexus the Civil. Thanks for the follow, brother. Boom. Make sure we're in focus. We might not be in focus. I'm sorry. There we go.
Excellent.
40K Sue? Is that 40K Sue? Holy shit. 40K Sue, thanks for the follow. If that's the same 40K Sue that I know, she's a big deal. Oh, Dragon knows. I like corn on the cob, kissy face, eggplant, heart. That's my favorite combo. Red Baron, this is Vallejo Chrome. Legitimate. Playerification, if they tie... Yo, I'm not even going to say what happens if they tie unless they tie. Because I know they're just going to conspire. So, I will decide what happens in the event of a tie if that happens. I promise, whatever it is, it will be fair. As fair can be. I promise. $40K Sue. How would they not give you enough characters? My name is next underscore level underscore painting. You don't know how the internet works. Mighty Cthulhu. Only corn will only be satisfied if you cut him in half. 40KS is in fact my mother. My mama's watching, guys. So take the dick and fart jokes from 100% to 105%. Let's come through and paint this chain. Thanks to Brian Mole, who converted all these orcs for me. And laying down this annoying jeweler's chain.
His name is John C.
Throw my man Jazar some love. Earning himself yo dogs all day, guys. Appreciate it, homie. Jazar won himself a 30K swag crate. He just moved. And now his new swag crate's in the mail. Show that man some love. If my mom has any questions, guys, help her out. I'm not going to be able to see it all because I imagine she doesn't know how Twitch works. So, walk her through it. If there's anything she needs, please. How's the weather in Florida, Mom? Sorry, guys. Let me get. Are we in focus? We might not be. Brian Mole. God damn jeweler's chain. So bullshit. Orc Techiology. Can't wait to throw wash all over this too. Get some rust up on it. It's already a different model though, right? Let me ask you guys: do barrels like this? Are these rims? Should I paint these rims on the barrel metal too, or black or something?
Excellent.
Ma Lucky, thanks for the follow, player. Appreciate it, homie. Let me know, guys. Weather changed from inferno to fall. Bought a boat. That sounds right. If you want me to see it, if you want me to see any messages you say, Remember to use at the next underscore level underscore painting command. I will see them easier. Whole barrel, one color. All right. That means I'll just do some extra highlighting on those ridges, right? I'll just pop that red out. All right, everyone says one color. Let's make sure to get this pipe. One second, guys. Communication with Ironheaded, the world's greatest mod. Richter Scale Studios, trip them up. You know I will, guys. You know I'm going to throw some scratches all up on these barrels. Okay, you see down here, we got this little plug. Let's paint that up. Or I guess the, looks like that's where the engine is piping something into this tank. I don't know. Ork technology is unknown to the Imperium. Nothing can stand up to it. Also, real quick, while that sits there and dries, let me show off what we're trying to achieve here. Alright, guys. This is where we're going with this. So, obviously, what I love about my painting style, and when I say love, I mean hate, is that the models look like a pile of shit until they're painted. You know, this model is going to look like a piece of crap until the moment it looks like these guys. The War Boss, looking super fresh, all converted by Brian, with his one-of-a-kind power claw and Lucky Stick banner, with our Pain Boy, with his Erdy syringe and his boss pole and his dock tools. They're all going to look so good when they're done, but sometimes you get discouraged because they look like a pile of shit for 30 minutes at a time, 40 minutes at a time, a day at a time. Let me see this Q&A real quick, guys. We're done with the metals for now. When we come back from this Q&A, guys, we're going to paint this skull right here. We're gonna drop some skull tech down on this front piece because everything else from here is just cutting in details. So let's do a quick little Q&A, and then let's go over how I like to paint bone, guys. Of course, it looks like the Yo-Dog. People are still playing the Yo-Dog race. Looks like winning Scary Terry is down to Mighty Cthulhu and Yori. Obviously, they're both trying to win this model right here. Top donor to giveaway. 51 minutes left on that contest. Oh, sorry. And let's do a quick 5-6 minute Q&A and show and tell. I'll show and tell anything I think is interesting enough. Ooh, Vag Slayer. Definitely some hazard symbols, homie. Also top 5 most ridiculous Twitch names. Cheesy Poops, take care, brother. Interrupt Speed. We do not have a Wu-Tang theme name for the Big Mek. We don't have one yet. We don't. So obviously we need to work that out too, guys. I forgot about that. Don't forget, guys, all donation-based Yo Dogs, I will be updating at the end of the stream because Ironheaded is out of commission today. Red Baron, let's see what you got, homie. Red Baron up on deck with a quick show and tell. Let's see what you got. It's gigantic. That's what happens when you use Imager. Looks like an Eldar jet bike. Yes. The best model in 40K. Good job. Good job, man. I like the colors. Solid work, my man. Plagiarification. I know, man. My only problem with the cultist recycling is no objective secure, but it is the cheapest way to unlock the Decurion, you know? But then you're torn. If you want them to recycle, you need them to kill the models. So you need them to be relatively small, you know? Gamma Goblins is saying Method Mech, too easy.
Excellent.
Oh my god, Inspector Mech! Oh! Oh, Inspector Mech is so good, Viking Teabagger! Okay, so here's the thing. We already gave a guy the Inspector Daka name. He is now losing that name officially. That is stupid, because obviously Inspector Mech is better than Inspector Daka. Inspector Mech is... I can't see it better than Inspector Mech. Let's take a look at what Yori's got for us. Oh, shit, Yori. This is looking good. Quick show and tell with Yori. Yori Kasudan. Is this the Doom Crawler? Is that what this is called? Great base work, man. Your base work is on point, brother. Good stuff, man. Jump back into the Q&A. T-Day, let's see. You got a sorcerer? Ooh, let's check it out. You know I love chaos, guys. Show and tell. Chaos sorcerer, go. Looking fresh, brother. Looking fresh. T-Day. Good job. Gamma Goblins already wants to rename the old guy. You know, and I'm thinking the smart thing here is let's not give Wu-Tang Clan names to the actual Defcopters. That seems silly. It should just be for the characters. Right? I think that's a little easier. T6 Ted's got a legitimate question on a model he's working on. Let's take a look. Good job right here. Let's talk about it. He's working on airbrushing this cape right here. Wow. Good job so far. And his question is, should I cut in brown back into the highlight, then highlight with orange? Yeah, I would actually. I would bring a little brown, or Reaper orange brown or Vallejo orange brown back into it. Legion 9 Studios wants me to take a look at this. Oh! Yo, this Brass Scorpion looks good, brother. This looks really close to my Brass Scorpion, man. Here's another good picture right here. Legion 9. Take a look at this. I painted a brass scorpion using the pre-shade technique years and years ago. Man, you did a great. You killed it, bro. Good job. Remember, guys, use that next level painting. Oh, I don't see it. Joe Darkblade. I'm going to do one more after Joe Darkblade. Joe Darkblade, you finished the dragon. Here it is, brother. Good job, man. Love this dragon. Reiner 72, here's the last one for this session. This is a Twitter. I think I can capture this. Let's take a look at this flesh hound, guys. Good job. These flesh hounds are a bitch to paint too. Good job. Good use of wash technique and dry brush technique there, my man. Eder up speed. Thanks for stopping by, homie. Good job. Okay, guys. I know I'm a broken record, but people jump in the stream and they jump out all the time. Yo Dogs for donations will be updated at the end of the stream today. Ironheaded, the world's greatest mod, is out of commission.
That is better than 100%.
A billion percent.
A million percent.
Ooh, yeah.
Viking Teabagger, thank you for the subscription. Throw that man some Smirnoff Ice love, guys. Give him that hype. Like I said, Yo Dogs, you're still tracking for everything but donations. They cannot go away. They're in my spreadsheet. I will update everything. Normally, Ironheaded, his job is he updates them in live time, so that way you guys can see the Yo Dogs being reflected. It's going to happen after the show. Sorry. Yo Dog has been indisposed today. And let's get back to it, guys. Looks like Mighty Cthulhu and Yori are in the running for, last time, Scary Terry, top donor to give away. One of those two guys is probably going to win today. But doesn't matter because both of them are going to earn themselves swag crates this month. So even the loser gets to walk away with a swag crate.
A million percent. That is better than 100%.
A billion percent.
A million percent.
Ooh, yeah.
Throw some love for my man Sidebound, just subbed, getting himself those custom emotes. Thanks, player. Love, love. Let's get back to it, guys. Let's paint this skull. We'll do the next. We'll do at least another show and tell section, guys. So I'm gonna paint this skull real quick, and I like to start with an earth tone first. Let's see if I have a P3 earth tone in my bag of unlimited holding. I've got a color called Beast Hide. This is what I want. There we go, right here, guys. P3 Beast Hide. I'm gonna shake the shit out of this, though. You guys want to see an ancient Chinese technique? I like to hold it upside down when I shake it to force the pigment back to the top. All day. Okay. I'm going to pull out a little bit bigger paintbrush. It's already kind of watered down because it looks like I was using it for airbrushing at some point in my life. Let's get the camera a little closer. There we go. We're just going to base this skull with this B-side. Really not going to overthink this, guys. I find techniques like this really help when you're doing like a really big paintbrushed skull section. I could probably have airbrushed this on first and then cut and then wiped out the overspray like we talked about. I just didn't think about that because I was in a little bit of a rush today to get the video done for you guys. I took yesterday off for Labor Day. I don't always do that. I'm not typically in my Beats lab not painting. So that was a very rare break for me. I paint about 65 hours a week. Okay, so we got that beast hide in there. Solid start. We're going to grab one of our smaller brushes. And we're just going to make sure that that beast hide is on all the areas. Try not to undo the chrome. And we don't really care about these chains on top. We did just receive an e-check donation. I'm not going to repeat the person's real name. Definitely whisper me if that was you. So that way I can get you hyped up, brother. Remember, e-checks, they don't trigger with any algorithm that you can use on Twitch. They will trigger in 5 days from now while I'm sitting here on my computer video editing. It'll light up on my headset that you donated when it clears. It's unfortunate. Okay, let's get back to it. Cat Cow knows. Paint life, homie. Pretty sure I mailed you a gift bag too, Cat Cow. I'm going to throw a little water on the palette. Let's get these teeth in there. And then we're going to start highlighting this thing here in a second. It's pretty thick right here. So I'm just adding a little water and thinning it out. Okay, that's a good start. Good start. You know what I am going to do, though? We are going to pull the airbrush back out. Because I have to. Like, I would always do this under any circumstance. So let's get the airbrush compressor going. Using the hobo sink at my feet. We're going to wash some of this red out of the pot. Okay. Looking for my paper towel. Psych. Turns out my painting uniform is also a paper towel. Go time. Okay, guys. So you got to be careful because there's a lot of chunkies in this beast hide. So I'm going to use my paintbrush to pull some into here. Okay. So that's the beast hide. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to pull out a Minotaur paint, guys. You don't see me doing this every day. I know I've got a bone Minotaur laying around here. Iron-headed. Damn it, he's not here. He always knows where it is. Alright, Minotaur bone. There we go. Right here. Shake this up. Minotaur paints need to get shaken up hard. Red Baron, thanks for sticking by, bro. Never skip arm day, homie. Love you, dog. Never. Okay, now we're going to make a quick gangster gumbo. We're going to take the common color. This is super important. The color we already started with a little bit of the bone color in it. This is super important to my style. Shoggoth, it was not on the floor. It was on the table directly in front of me. Even better. So we're going to swirl that together, and we're going to create a bone where the common color is still the beast hide. I'm going to darken it up a little bit. Okay? Now we're going to add a little bit of flow improver. Almost threw airbrush cleaner in there. That would have been a mistake. Little flow improver. Swirl it up. Okay. A little bit of water. Killing time painting, you always know. Let's get the gangster gumbo. Okay. Feel good about that. So now here's the thing. This skull is still kind of wet, so I'm going to blow some air on it for a second, and we're going to dry this paint up. There we go. Okay, now let's pull out our toothbrush. Ancient Chinese technique. Always keep the tip clean. You guys are going to be happy to know I'm currently working on an ancient Chinese technique and always keep the tip clean t-shirt right now. Working with one of my favorite artists. I'm hoping to have those available for pre-Christmas order. Popular demand. Excuse me. Here we go. Now we got this color in here. I'm going to come in and drop this highlight off. Let's get it on these horns. I don't care if it gets on the metal. I will gladly cut that metal back in. I'm just throwing some pure air on it right now to help dry it up. Ryan72 with a... Oh, should we put a pocket on the shirt, guys, for the paintbrushes? So we're also highlighting the tips of the horns. Okay, that's our first stage highlight right there. The next stage is we're going to dump this out, but not all of it. You're going to see here. See, we still have some color in here. Now we're going to pour the bone back in. Yeah, we should put bicep holsters on it for the paintbrushes to circle your arm. So now we're lightening it up with more bone. A little bit of water. Flow improver. What kind of holsters, Dumma? Like pistol holsters? Like what are we talking about here, man? Doing a quick gumbo right here. Trying to make sure our highlight color is looking good. Ancient Chinese technique right here. Airbrush bandoliers. That is clutch, homie. Okay, so let's drop this new highlight down. Get it on the horns. Just like that. Dropping pure air off right now, letting it dry up. Toothbrush holders down one side. Paint airbrush holsters down the other. Macho Man ribbons hanging off the shirt. Oh my god. Okay, so feeling pretty good about this highlight. Okay. Now we have a little bit left in the pot, like I said. Now we're going to pull out some white. That guy, CJX. What's up, player? We're going to put a little bit of white in the pot now. And this whole technique, guys, this is like basically just making the airbrush do work for you. I could sit here and try to like wet blend this skull in. I ain't about that life right now. A little bit of flow improver, a little bit of water off camera. You guys know the routine. Deathstroke, you're so ridiculous. Okay, let's make sure our highlight's coming out. Backing the needle out rapidly. This should be a little bit brighter. Just throw some pure air out. Yep, just a little brighter. And this is the trick. When you're going to like a potential white color, you can't just skip midtones. Now we're going to dump the pot. Clean it out with some water in the hobo sink. Slow Fuse Gaming, you back, homie? You're missing an epic battle. First off, Airmon, thanks for the follow, man. You're missing an epic battle. Yori and Mighty Cthulhu, aka my best friend Stoner Steve, are battling it out for Scary Terry right now. But it turns out everyone's getting a swag crate now. Who's donating? Okay, so we've cleaned the pot out. Now we're gonna put a little bit of white in there, just like that. Flow improver. Stir it up. A little bit of water. Stir it up with the gangster gumbo and gauge. Okay. Let's add another highlight to this skull on the front of this Ork bike. Low life and bro, you painting a model right now? If you are, you better get it ready for the next show and tell session. I want to see what you're working on, homie. It makes me happy. That's why we do it here at Brush Slickers United. Community love and community support. Slow Fuse Gaming, my stream buddy, checking in. Yeah, dude. Slow Fuse, you're right, man. Alright, let's dry up this paint real quick. We're throwing a little pure air on this skull. Let me change the camera angle out a little bit. Get a better angle. Okay, this should be a lot brighter, guys. I don't like this angle. Decided I hated it. Here we go. A little bit of white. Tips of the horns. Let's dry it up a little bit. Throw some pure air on it. Another coat. Dry it up. Let's get those tips nice and white. You guys know we're going to throw a wash on there, a light wash. Okay, let me dump the airbrush out real quick, guys. Another ancient Chinese technique. Here's my shot glass. Let's move Scary Terry out of the splash range. We're going to throw a little air through it. There we go. And we're just going to leave it in there. We'll clean that later. Take the glove off. Let's move Scary Terry to a safe position so he doesn't get any paint on him. And let's detail these chains real quick, man, before we hit another Q&A up. Get another glove on. If you donated $2 very recently and didn't see an on-screen shout out, whisper me, please. Okay. My fat hands just ripped this glove apart. The obesity extends to my hands. Dragon. How do you work the hobo sink and the tiny dog at the same time? The hobo sink gets dirty paint licked out of it by a disgusting dog is what happens, so nothing you can do about it. Yeah, Ty winning. That looks like an easy Deathwing color scheme, huh? Gamba Goblins, thanks for stopping by, my man. He's an old schooler. Love you, dog. Okay, guys, we're pulling out the metal real quick, and we're going to hit up these jeweler's chains. Let's get focused. Get them in there. Goddamn, Brian. All these chain add-ons. Making my life hard. If you guys want a chance to win a one-of-a-kind custom Dakka jet from Brian, definitely check !orcs. Follow the links. Go to the Revelo page. Take a look around at some of the things you can redeem your Yodogs for. And as I said 100 times already, donation-based Yodogs will not get updated until the end of the stream when I'm done. Mr. Ironheaded is indisposed at the moment, and he always handles that for me. Okay, so we got some chains going. There's also these metal bits right here, and I feel like I'd be cheating if I didn't paint those red. They have to be red. You know what I'm saying? So, set that down for a second. And do a quick pass right there. First thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to get some, I think I have a little burn umber left here. Nope, I don't. So we're going to switch it up to See if I have some Vallejo black red laying around. I should. It's one of my go-tos. Here we go. A Vallejo black red. Shake it up. Yo, Legion 9 Studios, if I could only get Brendan involved, that would be so awesome, man. Brandon is the best pro painter in the business, man. That mofo is ridiculously good. He's the guy who got me into this. Alright, so I'm getting a little black red out. See, I definitely think we need to paint these little pieces red. Make sure it's appropriately watered down. Make it nice and thin. This month is a 5-week month. 5 streams, which means that everyone who watches every minute should easily be able to get a free gift bag if they go in there and redeem in time, because there is a limit of 30 gift bags that I can do in a month. But it's hard to do. You know, you have to watch every minute. Donations will get you there quicker. But we have an unlimited amount of raffle tickets. Everyone gets a free raffle ticket. If you haven't already spent your free raffle ticket, do so for the one-on-one painting class. Okay, so we painted those 2 little armor pieces with a base coat. Another smartass is now following us. Thanks, brother. Let me focus this up. So we painted those 2 little armor tips red. And of course, we'll come back and paint all these strings or whatever the fuck they are. Let's paint those real quick. I'm thinking black. A little Abaddon black. Midnight Bug, man. What's up, pimp? Welcome to the stream, brother. If you're unfamiliar with any of the things we're doing, take a moment to familiarize yourselves with the info panels below. We got lots of things going on today, brother. Alright, let's make sure we're in focus, and I'm going to paint these strings. Sorry. There we go. Let's get some black out. And that's a little too watery. Definitely want to do your best to not get the black on the bone you just painted. Looks like it's tied into something down here. So I'm just going to start off by painting that black, and then I'll go back in later and make that whatever it needs to be. There we go. Something like that. Let's paint these ropes or whatever they are. Orc twine, I don't know what it is. I'll paint it black and then I'll change. I reserve the right to change it later if I don't like it. Things like this are annoying because you do have to get all the angles as close to the bone as possible. There we go. And now you have to get it inside the eye socket too. These kind of details definitely slow you down. Space wolves are covered in this kind of bullshit. You see, it's not even done yet. .99% airbrushed. Damn, look at this one. My gut was to go with black because it is so much darker than the white and the bone. I like to always try to keep contrast in mind when I'm painting anything. Black is kind of an easy way to do it. Delma, you better do your work. Let's get this stupid orc twine painted. There we go. Gotta get the other one. Another example of orc technology where they decided they want to use strings. Tiny dog sighted. Looks like the tiny dog had to get walked. And she's getting yelled at right now. There we go. Okay. Stupid bullshit on skull. Check. Let's take a look at this. Tiny dog sighting again. So what we got here, guys, is a special feelings is sub for 1 month notification. Throw this man some love. Love that man. Throw him a little bit of hype. Thank you, brother. So, there it is. Airbrushed skull effect right over the metal of everything. And you can see it barely even interacted. Its overspray barely is noticeable. And look at this. I mean, like, oh, there it is. There it is. You can't even see the overspray anymore. You see what I'm saying? A little bit more chrome right here. Oh, there it is. There it is. And now we're just going to come back in here, throw some washes on this shit, a quick dry brush, paint the handles real quick. But that's a classic example of how to use the airbrush in multiple stages to speed up the painting of a model. This is definitely next level painting system. I've been making money to pay my bills for painting for years, and over time you just have to figure out how to do it faster. But you can't compromise the quality. You just have to fucking invent new techniques. And I didn't invent every one of these techniques I'm using. Most of them came from other people, friends of mine's, monks on the tops of ancient mountains, you know, stuff like that. Brendan Palmer gave me a lot of advice, you know, when I started this years ago. Okay, guys, let's do a quick show and tell session. Hey, let's do a Q&A, guys. Also, let's get this thing right. I'm gonna get a little bit of iced tea. A little bit of iced tea. Whew. Cheers, brothers. Can't do this without you guys. Bringing hobby back is more than a hashtag thanks to you. Brushlickers United is going places with the vision of sharing hobby secrets with as many people as possible on Twitch. Thanks, guys. Smoke break. Iced tea break. 9 minutes, 45 seconds left before we know who the winner is of Scary Terry. It is going to be Stoner Steve unless Yori makes another move. And I will keep my panel open just to check that for a second.
Excellent!
Midnight Bug, thanks for the follow. That way I can let you guys know instantaneously. T6 Ted. Black Shield Cape, let's take a look. Oh, you literally just started working on it? Let's take a look. You're literally painting it as we're painting together. That's so awesome. Now, you went a different route than I had in my mind. I thought for sure you were going to use the brown in between the black area and the yellow area. I thought for sure that's what you were talking about. Pleasantly surprised to see you do something totally different here. JS Twitch. Let's see what you got here. Oh shit, who painted this? You? Dog, why are you watching our channel, my man? Dog. Take a look at this, guys. This is ridiculously good. Yo, you're so good. Dog, I don't even know what to say about that, man. You're not playing games, that's all I'm gonna say. Uh-oh. Yori just sent an e-check. You better be paying attention, Stoner Steve. Yori's up to 160. He just beat your bid by $8, homie. 6 minutes left. Yori, whisper me in case I miss it. I have the PayPal window open so I can see them too. Dog, JS Twitch. Where's your stream, dog? Like, where's your channel, homie? JS. Don't hit me with used tips from Kenny Boucher. When on the fucking earth have I showed you guys how to paint anything like that? That is amazing, dog. That's crazy. I need to see your Twitch channel so I can take tips from you, brother. Quick shout out. Uh-oh.
And his name is John C.
Yori, you just got beat, homie. You just got beat. Stoner Steve just upped the ante. Sorry, brother. It'll take a second to process over there. But I think he's on top of you now. $12. Sorry, guys. About 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. Looks like Stoner Steve has probably clinched this. I'm going to do a quick show and tell. This looks dope. Oh, damn. This is a whole gallery. I'm going to show this one off. Is this the Oberos, the Oberos faction? Ruin Net? Circle of Oberos. This is dope. Great job, man. Real organic, man. I really like seeing models like this, especially the contrast to the cleanness you just saw. There is something about organic, like paint strokes, that still is amazing, man. Great job here, brother. Great job, homie. It's good, it's good. Oberos isn't playing games. Slowfuse knows. Slowfuse is an expert at Warhammer Hordes, I think. Dumma. Is Lauren ranting in a good way or in a bad way? Let me know. Lauren, I always got something for you. Right here. You're not... This time it's different, I promise. It's not the same one as last time. Cad Cow, when pinning a model down with a brass rod, how do you keep the rod stuck in the base? Super glue, homie. Dumma, good way, and now she's threatening me if I didn't type good way.
Red, white, and blue.
Mighty Cthulhu, as the timer ticks down to 41 seconds, throws another 5 bones at it. Just in case Yori was throwing exactly the amount of money he needed to win the prize at it. Let me take this down, guys. This is the first ever top donator giveaway right here. We got 18 seconds left, guys. Is Yori going to do it? I don't know if he's got it in him. He's already won 1 swag crate this month. He's already won 2, basically, with this donation. Scary Terry.
Get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh.
There it is.
Get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Guys, first ever top donator giveaway. Yori. Sorry, my man. Good news, like I said, that is enough Yo-Dogs to easily, by the end of the month, win another swag crate. Probably by the end of this episode, another swag crate. So at least Yori's going to walk away with another $100 MSRP of swag. My boy Mighty Cthulhu is going to win Scary Terry, and he easily is going to have enough Yo-Dogs to get a swag crate. So that's 2 more swag crates out of the 6 I have this month. I will immediately reinvest the donations and possibly open up another couple of things to win. We still have, as of this moment, before these guys redeem, we have 2 30k swag crates and 3 Deathmatch swag crates. We also have Brian Moll's custom Dakajet. If I need to open up more prizes, I will absolutely reinvest the donations into that cause. Congratulations to my man Stoner Steve. Hype this man up. Show him some love. Biceps, Smirnoff Ices, Gokus. Literally one of the greatest individuals on Earth. My best friend from the Canadian wasteland, Stoner Steve. Congratulations, brother. Real quick, guys, I'm just doing some bookkeeping, make sure everything's cool. Some bookkeeping. Gotta bang out a quick whisper, guys.
Excellent!
Let me do a quick shout out. Gus Schultz, thanks for the follow. BC Markers, that is the world famous Sean Brown Battle Cap Markers. He's an official sponsor of the Give Bag. He's one of the most clutch individuals of all time. He's also known by the title CEO. Obviously, Stoner Steve. Sinners Pray, thanks for the follow. Obviously, Jazar, as always, coming in hot today. 40k See My Mom finally followed. Joe Darkblade, clutch individual. Yori coming in second place. Don't worry, Yori. I will make sure that your epic donation doesn't go unrewarded. We will talk later at a future date of what I can do for you. NFT winner, Basement Collective. Check them out on YouTube. Steve 121, he donated $100. Just wasn't enough, but he's absolutely gonna get himself a swag crate. Steve 121, you're the man, brother. Pawnee, thanks for the subscription. Interrupt Speed of Clutch Individual coming in with donations. Gamma Goblins, so many people came in so hot today. Love you guys. Let's talk about something we're about to do, guys.
And his name is John C.
Uncle Bang, throw that man some love. Throw him some hypes. Thanks for the sub, brother. Real quick, today is Super Tuesday. This is going to be a regular occurrence on the Brushlickers United Network. We're going to be doing model giveaways on Tuesdays. This is the month of Khorne versus Good Guys. So for the rest of the month, I'm going to be doing Age of Sigmar Khorne models. We're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be doing 3 more giveaways this month. Unpainted. Number 2 bubble envelope. Your address on it to your house. Top donator giveaways. Scary Terry was just the painted model to just show you guys how serious I'm about giving back to the community, because you guys give back to me so much. Today, Slow Fuse offered up a painted model himself. Age of Sigmar's the Good Guys to offset the evil. Today, Michael Cho, the leader of Brushlickers United, is going to be giving away a painted bloodletter he painted last night. Super Tuesdays are here. They're real. And we're about to raid Michael Cho's ass. Real quick, though, guys. Everyone who donated tonight, don't forget I will update your Yo Dogs as soon as we're done streaming. Literally, I won't forget. But we are going to raid Michael Cho. We're going to bring this heat to Michael, the leader of Brushlickers United. We're going to fuck him up. We're going to get in there and we're going to just destroy him with emotes. And to set the pace there, I'm going to get him in Discord. And we're going to talk about it. And then we're going to go over to his channel. I'm going to host him. And then I'm still going to be in Discord. And we're going to go crazy over there. We're going to hit him with all the Yo Dogs. Everything. We're not going to play games, guys. Don't go anywhere right yet. We have to show everyone that the Next Level Painting channel has the most intense friends. The most intense viewers. We don't play games here. I quit school because of recess. Thanks for the follow, Pawnee. Or, sorry. Diabolo009.
Drop frames or
Oh, shit.
switches. What's going on, man?
Here it is.
How are you?
Here it is. The legendary Michael Cho. The founder
Legendary.
and leader of Brushlickers United.
What's going on, man? How's streaming today?
We had an epic show. We gave away Scary Terry.
Scary Terry. What?
We gave away Scary Terry, but I can't sit here and talk about how I gave him away. There was absolutely a bidding war between Yori, another legendary individual, supporter of the Brushlickers Network, and one of my personal people, Mighty Cthulhu. These guys, they made it not a giveaway. Like, these guys came in so hot, so much hype and so much love for these guys.
That's awesome, man. Thank you guys for the support. Obviously, helping Kenny's stream grow also helps the entire network or group of Brushlickers United grow as well. So thank you guys.
Where are you at with going live, brother?
I'm getting ready to go right now. I'm just trying to set up the music for some Monster Cat, which I use. I use Monster Cat, and that's having some problems. So I don't know why it's having problems right now. There we go.
There we go. You guys stand by.
Right, here we go.
Michael Cho is about to go live, and we're about to host him.
All right, here we go, guys. So I should be live right now.
Did you unhost me first?
Let me do that too.
Because sometimes if you don't unhost a person, it fake goes live.
There we go. Yep. Oh shit.
You're probably gonna have to
There we go.
Yep. Okay,
No,
guys.
I think I'm good now.
Stand by, guys. We are gonna go to Michael Cho's page. I gotta refresh everything.
Yeah, I might have to refresh too. I don't know. If anybody's in chat right now, please don't check my stream to make sure that you guys are not getting any lag or anything like that. just want to make sure that shit's okay. You know.
If you're having problems, sometimes you have to close XSplit and turn it back on. I've had this problem before when I was hosting people and
yeah. XSplit is nice, but it does have its problems too, I guess. You know.
Anybody is looking to get into Brush Lickers Network, definitely. We can help you a lot with which programs you want to use.
This is the guy. You talk to this guy, Kenny, and I try to branch it out there, and we basically sit down and figure out what's best for trying to get the streamers the exposure, the right equipment, the right overlays, etc. And basically, I'm the guy that's trying to put it all together in words in format and then send it out for you guys. So I'm not online?
You're currently not online, brother.
What? All right, you know what?
Close XSplit, turn it back on.
Let me close XSplit real quick.
What
up, bitch?
These are the things that we go through, guys. This is like I said, anybody who's trying to get into Brush Lickers, wants to get on the stream team, literally there's an application on the Facebook page, on the Brush Lickers Facebook page.
I'm initializing right now. I don't know why saying that I'm not online.
No doubt.
Going live right now.
Okay, guys. The second I see Micho go live, when I see...
I don't know, man. It keeps showing frames dropped for some reason.
We're probably Discord. How bad is your frame drop?
Actually, you know what? It's not showing it anymore. I have no idea, man. This freaking XSplit. All right, those of you guys that are on stream, if you guys can see me, do me a favor and double check to see if I'm lagging or not, and see if stream is continuing.
Nothing yet, brother.
Nothing really. I might have to shut down an entire XSplit. I just basically just shut down streaming and then came back up. But yeah, man, these are the problems that we go through sometimes. Trying to find out with OBS and XSplit what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of experience, and we are definitely willing to help all the other streamers out on the network.
Yeah, because I definitely really never have problems like this, except once in a blue moon, you know.
We do our best, but guys, please stand tight. We are going to keep Super Tuesday alive on Michael Cho's stream, and then eventually hand it off to Sous Chef. It's going to get real.
So Rotor Blue says lagging. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just gonna drop XSplit real quick. I'm gonna return it back on. So just give me about a couple of minutes, guys. All right.
All day, guys. Anyway, guys, we got time for another show and tell while Michael Cho is doing his thing. Let's throw up another let's throw up another picture, guys.
This is the type of shit that I gotta deal with.
This is the unedited behind the scenes of a real life streamer, guys. Anybody who gets into the show and tell, let's do it.
Yeah.
And don't forget,
people who want to get into it, people who want to get into live streaming and stuff.
Oh, I've got one. I've got a show and tell on deck. I'm gonna do my best to get this up.
All right, here we go. Let's try this again, people. I just restarted entire XSplit. I'm starting stream right now. Let's see what happens. Usually it connects me to New York, but I think the New York server is down. It's trying to connect me to like Virginia.
That's not good.
No.
That's too far.
Yeah.
I got a quick show and tell on deck. I wanted everybody to know that this was painted.
All right.
By my man DR1PX. Michael Cho's stream looks like it might be initializing.
It looks like it. I don't know. We'll see. It's saying that I'm dropping some frames. Yeah, I don't know why it's sending me all the way to Virginia for the encoding stuff. It must be working on server updates or whatever to New York.
No doubt. Oh, I think you're on.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm getting some dropped frames still. Audio is happening. Thank you, Rotor Blue, for letting me know.
You coming in fresh Probably. How many windows you got? You got all these bullshit browser windows open?
I got a couple of windows open, but not.
Discord definitely takes advantage of your computer too. So
Yeah, definitely.
let me know what you want to do. Let me know if you want to try again or you want me to host you now and bring the storm.
I mean, I'm going right now. We'll see. I'm just waiting for chat to let me know if I'm lagging or not. Rotor Blue saying I'm sort of lagging.
All right, guys.
So-
I'm gonna host Michael Cho. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna
Let's
blow.
try it.
We're gonna blow him out. Then I'm gonna get out of all my windows. I'm gonna spend 90 seconds on the stream, and we're gonna close Discord. Hopefully that fixes everything.